Hey everyone, Caleb with the Antique Book Collective, and I know it's been a while, but I am finally getting back to you guys. As if you guys have been following along, I've had a whole lot of technical difficulties going on. Had a computer die on me, bring down all my information. It was no fun. So with all that said, though, I wanted to get to you guys with a little bit of a news update. Not on my business or anything like that, but on actual news. So this particular news I actually saw first from CNBC. You know how Google customizes what feed you get on all the information. So for me, I saw a little headline and it said USPS is raising their rates for the Christmas season for 2022. So that is a few months from now, and it's honestly, guys, it's coming at a rather bad time for all of us because with inflation coming, with all the recession fears, all that sort of stuff, we're already going to be making less money overall. Like, we might make a higher dollar amount because of inflation, but we're not actually seeing a greater value into our pockets. Our money is not going as far. So when that happens, we sort of expect all of our expenses to go up. So I guess we could have expected that USPS would be raising their rates. I mean, it makes sense that they would, but I have good news. That raise of their rates is actually only going to happen for Christmas time, according to them right now. So the CNBC article, I have it right here. I'm not going to read it word for word because that's boring. You guys can read it yourself. I'll be dropping a link to that probably in comments or description, somewhere like that. And basically it just outlines how it is going to be just a temporary rate hike for the different things. According to the USPS statement, the rates don't look like they are affecting media mail, which is really good for us booksellers. And that's really good for us right now. I cannot guarantee that this is going to remain the case. They might be raising media mail rates for the Christmas season. I don't see it right here on their list of things. I didn't really dig in too deep on it just yet. I wanted to basically get to you guys as soon as I could on this. But I'm going to be including a couple of screenshots that I took off of the USPS site for their announcement. So the first one is going to be for their Priority Mail and Priority Mail Express. You'll see the commercial and the retail side. And then the next one is for First Class Package Service, Parcel Select Ground, and USPS Retail Ground. And that's another screenshot there. There's obviously a whole lot more information that they put up. I'm not going to read that verbatim for you guys either because that's boring, but there is a whole lot of stuff, a lot of information for us to be going through, guys. I know it sounds like, oh, it's Christmas, that's a long time away, but let's face it, guys, you can always start preparing sooner rather than later for these things to make sure that you are really geared up for it. So maybe you normally pay for books like $1 a piece, but with these rate hikes, maybe you'll want to cut that down to 50 cents or something. Like, I know that's rather dramatic. Maybe if you spend more like $10, maybe you want to cut it down to $8, something like that. But you guys should be thinking about what you can do right now to build up your inventory for Christmas to make sure that the Christmas time rate hike does not ruin your business. For me personally, I like to start buying up what I want to sell for Christmas come like September time and all the way over to maybe even November. But once Black Friday hits, people are buying stuff for Christmas. And antique books, I do have people buy those for Christmas. I'd love to hear what you guys actually see people buying for Christmas on your own bookstores. But for me, antique books I do see selling quite a few of, and brand new books that I might have or rare books that I might have, I see those selling as well. But I almost never see my used books selling a whole lot for Christmas. I normally see it after Christmas. I'll see a spike, and obviously I have like about the normal-ish amount of just my used books, but my antique books and my brand new books are normally the ones that do really well come Christmas time. So with all that said, I'd love to hear what you guys normally see selling if you'd like to share, if you'd like to keep your little niche secret. I mean, I understand that too. There's a lot of secrecy that you need to keep to make sure that people don't come in and steal all your listings, basically. But with all that said and done, guys, be sure to check out the link in the description or in the comments, wherever I end up putting it. Maybe I'll put it both places. But be sure to read all those articles, make sure how that will affect your business, because end of the day, like, we don't always have the biggest margins. And yeah, you might have a margin this big right now, but with these rate hikes, that margin might become this, or it might even be negative. And you guys really just need to keep that in mind. And just know, with inflation rising and rising and rising, as a lot of people say it's set to do, other people are saying, oh, it's going to go down. Other people are going to say it's not going to be back to 2% until 2024. Some people say longer than that. It's all over the board. So just be sure you guys are always playing on the defensive. Like, this is your business. Like, you can take a little bit of exciting things on the sidelines of your business. You can expand it into new things, have that be your excitement in your business. But when it is a core pillar of your business, like shipping, let's play it a little safe, guys. Let's be sure that we are building in that into our profit structures. We don't want to be losing money come Christmas. I mean, yeah, there could be an argument for how that could not be terrible to lose some money for Christmas because you'll get reviews, da-da-da-da-da. But end of the day, guys, like, why lose money when you can, like, make money? Boom, big idea right there. Mind-blowing, I know. But yeah, long story short, guys, be sure to check that out. Be sure to check out everything that you want to know for what rates might be doing. I know for me and a lot of other book resellers, we ship almost exclusively through USPS because the media mail rates are like half or a third of the other options that we have out there. When you're doing some big shipments, I've done some videos on big shipments in the past, like when you're doing big shipments of 40 pounds plus or like 5 boxes of books plus, you really want to have the media mail rate because it really can save you a lot of money. Like maybe when you're selling a $2,000 book and you're doing it in a box this big, yeah, UPS might work better because UPS is better than USPS depending on your opinions. I like UPS a whole lot, but that's just me. But it might vary on who you want to go with, and everyone's changing their rates at different times. Honestly, guys, though, as I was mentioning earlier, I expect rates to be increasing steadily over the next couple of years. So right now, we just had, it's August right now, a couple weeks into August. They just said inflation for the year so far is 8.5%, and that's pretty stinking high. And that means, honestly, guys, you should expect that your prices should be increasing something close to 8.5%. Obviously, it can be a whole lot more, like a whole lot more, or it can be a lot less. It really depends. But end of the day, guys, prices are increasing. Bake that into the pie of your business, or else you are going to be leaving out important ingredients of your pie, your business pie, and you are going to end up losing money. So I hope that helps, guys. I really hope that we can make a whole lot of money this Christmas. I hope that our businesses don't go kaput because of inflation and all that fun stuff, quote unquote. But I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to check out one of my other videos. Be sure to subscribe, and can't wait to see you again.